Hello and welcome. Now, in this course, we're going to be focusing on how you can build and maximize an information products business. Now, you may have heard this referred to as info products, and some people even use the broader term internet marketing. Now, you're going to be able to use the tactics that you learn in this course to sell physical products and or tangible services on the internet. However, we're going to focus this course on digital products. Now, with digital products, you don't have to have an inventory. It's an easier business as a result of that to run from home and generate significant income. And you don't have to have a lot of startup capital in order to get it started. Now, we're going to be talking about a solid business model. And it really is a result of the best practices of successful marketers. And we'll not be talking about specific tactics within internet marketing. So we're not talking about CPA marketing. We're not talking about video marketing or PPC. Now, all of those things are things that you can do inside of this one key business model, but we're not going to be focusing on any one thing like that. Now, if you understand and you can execute this model we're going to be talking about in this course, you will not have to be a traffic master. So you will not have to know SEO. You will not have to be able to do PPV or any of those things. You will be able to use those things to enhance this model, but you won't have to know any of those to generate a significant income online. Now, we'll be showing you how to generate or how to leverage the best interest of affiliates. And they're going to want to promote your product because basically they'll be making more income on any particular promotion that they do for you. And this course is not going to be based on loopholes. So you're not going to have to worry about whether or not Google is going to slap you. You're not going to have to worry about whether or not YouTube or Amazon or anyone has changed the rules. This is based on the value you provide. We're going to be showing you how to do that. Now, this method is always going to work. It's always going to be in place to sell information products. It was working 5 years ago. It's working right now, and it'll probably work in the future because it's really based on the value you're providing to your customer as well as to your partners and affiliates. Now, this model describes a proven way of how to build an information products business. First, it's going to be based on getting targeted traffic. Then it's going to be based on converting those visitors to subscribers. Then converting those subscribers to buyers. It's also based on you as the owner of the system working with your buyers, not just as an affiliate or not just as someone who has generated a lead. You will be the owner of your system and you will be learning how you can work with your buyers. Now, here's something that you want to know here at the outset, kind of as an overview. No bot or no automated process is going to bring money to you. Only human beings have credit cards, and if you can provide value on a consistent basis to people that you focus on, you're going to be able to generate a significant income. We're going to be talking about that in this course. Now, here's what you need to understand. Regardless of what you choose to do, in order to generate a long-term sustainable income, you must master this model. You must know how to get targeted traffic. You must know how to convert those visitors to subscribers, convert those subscribers to buyers, and then how to own your system. If you master this model, everything you do will be leveraged. Everything that you learn will be leveraged. Everything that you do in internet marketing will be leveraged, and that is how you will continually generate a significant income. Now, I want to give you a visual of what the model actually looks like. Now, this is the sales funnel overview, and this is what we're going to be talking about in this course. And you'll notice that it is simple. It's based on a front-end offer. It's based on another upsell or an OTO, an upsell and an OTO after that, and an upsell and an OTO after that. You may notice that you don't see the word downsell. I'm going to be explaining how that works inside of this course. This is the model that when you generate targeted traffic to it, it will generate perpetual cash flow. So you'll want to keep it handy so that you will be able to understand in context what we're talking about in the course and how it fits into your being able to leverage what you're doing and generate a significant income. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Welcome back. You are looking once again at the sales funnel overview for information product businesses. And once again, this is a model that generates perpetual cash flow when you understand it and you're able to execute it. Now you might ask, why is this model so important? Why is this one that you must master? And basically, the reason is that no one product can make you rich. It is an entire system of selling products and services, even on one launch, that will make you rich, that will generate significant income. Now, you are basically looking at a system where you're seeing upsells. You're seeing a front-end product and you're seeing 3 upsells. Now, regardless, your prospect will see 4 relevant offers. And that's really the power in the system. Once that buyer actually comes through your system, they're already going to be in a buyer's trance. They will have already purchased your front-end product. They will have already gone through the process of getting into their PayPal, pulling out their credit card, and they'll be in an open mode. They'll be open to making another purchase. And that really is the best time to present your best offers to them relevant to the offer that you were able to get them to buy the first time. Now, the entire system, when executed correctly, will likely, now obviously no one can make guarantees on what you're going to be able to do, but it's likely you can increase your sales by 20 to 50%. And in some cases, this system can increase your sales over 100%. So whatever you're able to generate on the front end, when you add up all the other upsells, you might be able to double that with this system. Now, regardless of what you call it, you're not necessarily showing a down sell. Your buyer, and here's the way to think about this, your buyer, your prospect, they're seeing 4 offers. They're seeing 4 relevant, different kinds of offers through this process that they're actually going to have. They're actually going to have been brought into your system through a targeted traffic method. Now, you're going to show them all 3 upsells, all 3 additional offers before they get to the download page. You're going to show them these offers while they're still in that buyer's trance. You might have even seen this process when you've actually gone through a buying process in internet marketing. You're going to execute that very same process, and remember, regardless of what you generate on the front end in terms of your sale, this can increase your sales, almost double what you're able to do in terms of numbers on the front end. Now, here's probably one of the key principles in this. Understand that if you bring someone through 4 different opportunities to buy, and let's say that you actually do double the number of sales you generate, well, this presents a significant opportunity for your affiliates, and they recognize that. Because it maximizes their opportunities, and you're able to show this to them, see, experienced affiliates with large lists, this gives them a very good reason to want to get involved with you. When they understand your offer, and they understand that they're going to have the opportunity to profit 4 times, well, that's a good opportunity for them, and it's one that if they like your offer, they'll be likely to want to get involved. So you want to be able to execute this entire system. You want to be able to commit to putting a product in place, but also to put together a system of offers that literally give your affiliates the opportunity to promote and your buyer the opportunity to buy multiple times. Now, we're going to go deeper into this model in the next overview video, but now you understand why the model is important, why it works, and why it's going to generate significant income for you. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Hello and welcome back. Now in this video we're going to be talking about the sales funnel overview, which we have discussed in previous overview videos. And we want to answer the question if there are any limitations. And we want to talk a little bit about pricing in general. You might be thinking maybe I can raise my price 10 times over and maybe I can make even more, generate even more income. And you want to kind of get a sense for how these offers tend to work and want to give you some parameters to work with. Also, you might get some ideas about, well, how many upsells can I offer? Maybe I can offer 4 upsells or 5 upsells. If 3 generate a significant amount more, maybe if I do more, I can make even more with upsells. So let's talk about some of those parameters in this video. Now, in terms of pricing, you want to consider where you are in the marketplace. When your product is being offered in a marketplace like the Warrior Forum, where there are other buyers, where there are other product sellers, and the market tends to be at a certain price, you want to be right in that price range. You don't necessarily want to be too high above the average price or too far below the average price. You want to be right in there, especially when you're first getting started. A lot really depends on where your buyer is going to see this offer the first time. If they're seeing it from an affiliate that tends to sell higher price products, higher ticket products, they want to have your price at a higher ticket. But if the affiliates you're working with, they probably sell lower end products, you want to probably be right in that area so that you can generate income and they can too on a particular product launch. Now, in general, you want to keep your front end right around $17 to $37. And you don't want to go too low. You might think, well, if I offer this product at $9, right, which is where you've probably seen a number of products available for internet marketing or internet marketers and other niches. If you do that, you are not necessarily giving your affiliates the opportunity to profit significantly. And typically, an affiliate likes to see the opportunity to earn that much on a particular sale. Of course, there are ways to do that. You can give 100% of your profit or 100% of the commission to the affiliate. But basically, you want to keep that front end offer between $17 and $37. That gives your affiliates the opportunity to earn on a sale, and it also gives you the opportunity to earn on that sale also. Now, that first upsell, you want to keep that right at around $97. You can go as low as $40, and if you're going to be on the lower end for your front end offer, well, you can go down to $40, but typically that first upsell, you want to have that right around the $97 level, and you want to give your buyer the opportunity to have additional resources. You want to maximize their resources, giving them the opportunity to take your product and really have everything there is available. So you want to expand their resources in that first upsell. Now, in the second upsell, you typically want to give them the opportunity to participate in some kind of community or to get some continual help, to get some continual support. And that tends to fall in the area of a membership where you are providing value on a continual basis. Whether that value is additional content, additional training, additional resources, interviews, all of those things, they're going to come to your buyer on a monthly basis. You want to keep that in the range of $20 to $37 a month. Now, this is different from the first upsell because this offer, right, this second offer really gives you the opportunity to generate what's called continuity income. In other words, this is income that every time your buyer buys, every buyer that actually decides to take you up on this offer, well, they're going to be providing you income on a continual basis every single month. This is a great way to generate income over and over and over again from your initial front-end sale. Now, this third offer is actually going to be what's called a high-ticket offer typically. You're going to give your buyer the opportunity to move faster, to be able to get a head start, and they're typically willing to, people who are serious about their business are willing to invest in being able to get started faster, because they know they're going to put this in place. They're going to actually get that amount back because they're getting started quickly. They know that if they commit that amount, they're probably going to actually do what they've actually purchased in the actual product. And that's really across any niche. That's in the make money online niche, that's in the weight loss niche, that's in just about any popular niche where information products are sold, giving people the opportunity to pay more, significantly more, in order to commit themselves and to get better and faster results in that third upsell. So your buyer has now seen 4 upsells, and if they've seen actually four different offers, they've seen 3 upsells and 4 offers. Now that means that you could make, in this scenario, could make between $77 and $668 per customer, depending on where your pricing is. Now that's significant when you think about it, because your pricing actually gives your pricing really moves your buyer through your marketing funnel and gives them the opportunity, once again, to get the extreme value out of the entire purchase. You've created a system for them to purchase your product, but also to use it and to get started with it quickly. Now, in terms of the limitations, you probably should not go beyond 3 upsells. Testing indicates that a 4th upsell tends to be a little too much. You probably ought not try a 4th upsell. There are marketers who have tried it, and you might feel inclined to give it a try. But most testing indicates that a 4th upsell is probably going beyond what a customer is willing to endure, and one that you don't want to make him or her upset when they first make their purchase. You want to keep them happy because, of course, you want to be able to market to them continually. You want to be able to market them to them over and over again. Now, for some markets, 3 upsells are too many, and you really need to understand your market. You really want to understand your marketplace and what it is that your buyers, your prospects will tolerate, and what they feel is good value for what it is that they are going to purchase. So this is a case where you really want to determine what's happening in the marketplace. Now, this might mean that you might want to get on a couple of mailing lists. That means that you might want to, if possible, if you might get review copies of other products. You really do want to know what's happening and what buyers are actually doing. That doesn't mean that it's going to stop you from doing what you feel is good for your business. You do want to find out what the marketplace is doing and structure your offer or offers accordingly. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about what you'll need to execute this model, which is the sales model overview, which we have been looking at for the last couple of videos. And you are going to need some things in order to get started. Obviously, one of the first things you're going to need is a domain name. And you can go to either one of the 2 companies, Namecheap or GoDaddy. Obviously, they're not the only domain name hosts that are out there where you can get them, but they're fairly experienced in working with internet marketing, and you'll be able to go through the process fairly quickly and inexpensively. Now, you'll also need hosting, and a number of marketers use HostGator. Once again, a company that's easy to work with. They also integrate nicely with Namecheap and GoDaddy, and you'll be able to do this without a significant amount of expense. Now, you are also going to want to collect names and email addresses, and you're going to need to do that on a database. And the database that marketers use is called an autoresponder. And there are 2 companies that are available to marketers that are reliable. There are other solutions where you can do the whole process yourself and you don't have to pay a monthly fee, but these companies, they generally get deliverability right. In other words, your email will actually make it into the box of your customer, and that's one of the things that they do well. They are fairly inexpensive. You'll see here that GetResponse is about $15. Aweber is about $20 in order to get started. Both are fairly reliable and know how to work with marketers. GetResponse actually also has a landing page system, but to get started, all you really need to do is to do their free trial. It's a 30-day trial that will allow you to get started with their system. You'll be able to collect names and email addresses, store them, and when you're ready, you'll be able to send them out to your customers and clients, and you'll be able to do that with the assurance that probably won't be tagged for spam and that your emails will make it into their box. That's what the autoresponder does. Now, GetResponse is the one company that we've mentioned. We also mentioned Aweber. Aweber will allow you to sign up for a $1 trial and $19 a month. And once again, you should be able to make that back with your first launch, and you may be able to make that back fairly quickly. You are going to need to have a place to collect names and email addresses if you're going to be involved in an online business. So this is a very important part and one that you definitely need to take, and you don't need to worry about the $15 or $19 that you're spending here. Just choose one. Either one is a good choice. Now, you are going to need to have a payment processor, and you're going to need to have a place where you're going to need to take payments from buyers, and you are going to need to have some place where you're going to be able to make payments to the companies that will be providing you services. Most, if not all of them, will be taking PayPal, and it is the industry standard. So you haven't opened a PayPal account, you haven't gotten one started, this is something that you'll want to do right away, because as you get further into being ready to actually launch a product, being ready to actually take payments, you do want to have your PayPal account in place. Finally, you're going to need an affiliate platform. You're going to need a central system that will allow affiliates to come and to basically apply to promote your product. Now, you can do this yourself. You can do this with software. It's difficult to do, and if you're just getting started, probably recommended that you use one of the marketplaces that will allow you to post your product and to get affiliates involved. There are a number of places like the Warrior Plus system, which primarily operates on the Warrior Forum. There is Zaxa, which operates with internet marketers, and then there is JVZoo. We are going to focus on JVZoo because it is the easiest for us to put together our sales funnel and to be able to put it together in the exact manner that we want to put it together. Actually, JVZoo makes it very easy for us, and you're going to see that. So once you have these preliminary processes in place, you are then ready then to start building an online information products business. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.